Hello, everyone. How are you? It is me, Melissa D. Hall here, and today we are going to talk about all about how to kickstart your Medicare agent career. All right, so listen, whether you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, go ahead and let me know right here in the comments, okay? So listen, make sure you all stay to the end because I have some special bonuses for you that you will not get anywhere else, okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna just give you some real tried and true ways that you can blow up this AEP. All right. So listen, I'm gonna just take just a quick second here to go ahead and tag all my friends on Facebook. Also, if you're following me on YouTube, make sure you go hit that subscribe button. If you're watching me on LinkedIn, go ahead and hit that follow button. I always love to connect with everyone. So, if anyone comes in, tell me, are you all ready for this year's AEP? Are you ready? I know I am. It's going to be an exciting one indeed. We have the Inflation Reduction Act that is coming out, and I'm telling you all, it is something else. Shout out to Lisa. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. I see you there, Lisa. Okay. So shout out to my Instagram audience as well. Shout out to the people on Instagram. Always get to connect and go live with you all. Whatever I do, it is always a great day. So go ahead. We're going to get started here in just a quick sec. Okay. Well, I'm just going ahead and just share this out. And while I'm sharing this out, go ahead and let your friends know, okay? That guess what? They don't want to miss this because we are live, we are live, we are live, we are live. Okay, we are absolutely live. Okay, let's see here. Shout out to my people in the Insurance Exam Queen group. I love you all. Okay. And today we are going to be kicking off, opening the doors to Medicare Masters. And for those of you all who do not know what Medicare Masters is, it is my 10-day program designed to get you confidence, clients, and clarity within Medicare. Because we all know with Medicare, it is a real long-term in Medicare, and that is why a lot of agents just, the average application rate for agents during AEP is, believe it or not, 4 applications. Okay, 4 applications. After all that study and all those things, it's only 4 applications. And Medicare Masters is going to solve that for you. This program is starting off, you all, as a program where I took my agents through because I saw a lot of them just really didn't know what they were doing. And I have agents actually all over the US. Okay. So we would get together twice a day, okay, for 10 days. I'm talking 7 a.m. in the morning, okay, and then again at 7 o'clock at night, going to 9 o'clock at night. They were doing test quizzes and everything. And it was just a real grind, okay. And so I was like, I really got to kind of perfect everything, okay? And you're gonna meet a few of them today, okay? And then from there, I was like, okay, I got it. And now I'm in self-paced. So no matter if you're full-time or maybe you're part-time and you're trying to learn Medicare, or maybe you are a coach, a agency owner, or executive, you just need that extra boost, right? You can do Medicare Masters. You don't have to join my agency or anything. All you have to do is just sign up. And right now, Medicare Masters is at a special price of only well, actually, I'll get to that a little bit later. Let me give you the knowledge. All right. I'm just going to share it in my group. Best AEP ever. Hey, LaShonda. So LaShonda said I need to be a part of Medicare Masters. Well, go ahead and Medicare Masters. Go to melissadhall.com. Okay, / resources. You see that right there? Bam, bam, bam. Go ahead and go right there. Okay. And you can go ahead and join. Let me just share one last place, and we're gonna go ahead and dive in, you all. We're gonna dive in because it's time to get live, 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 live. All right, share this to the group. Check to if you are in my best AEP ever group. I love you all there. Alrighty. All right, best AEP ever. with Medicare Mail. We're gonna go over that too. Thank y'all for being so patient. Here you go. That everyone. All right, there we are. Okay, it's time to get to it, okay? So let's kickstart your journey as a new agent. And listen, if you've been in the business for a while, I'm very sure that you could find something useful from this as well. I'm not going to be talking to people for you online, okay? Alrighty. And for those of you all who do join Medicare Masters today, I want to let you know we do have a new member welcome call today at 5:30 Eastern time. So listen, we are dive right in. So you join right now, you get to join that call live. If you watch the replay and you miss the time, it's okay. It's going to be recorded and you can see it in our private Facebook group. I see y'all watching. I see y'all watching. I see y'all watching. Tell me, okay? Show me some love in the comments. Shout you out. Where you from? Where you tuning in from? Just some housekeeping, some promotion, no recruiting, okay? The replay, and we go out for those who are on the email list, okay? All right. If you find something here that you find useful today, I want you to hashtag Medicare Masters, okay? On all social networks, on your Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, okay? All of those places. Also, I want to shout out to your Clear who's joining in from Instagram. There's Tony Perry from Instagram. Also, I want to shout out Mrs. Thomas, okay? And thanks to Train out there on my Instagram fam. Okay, it's time to get into it. So, how many days does AEP last you on? Can somebody tell me in the comments how long the annual enrollment period is? For those of y'all who do not know the Medicare Annual Enrollment Period, it is the period that you have, okay, to change from one Medicare program to another. Okay, it lasts from October 15th through December 7th every year. Okay, and this is the time where insurance agents make about 50% of their income or more. This year, they are introducing the government, the Inflation Reduction Act, which is designed to cap seniors' prescription drug costs at $2,000, which is amazing, right? However, with this change, it leaves insurance companies to pay upward 60% of the drug cost. Since that has happened, the plans have to be changed. So if a person has had a plan for years, 70% chance they do not have that plan anymore. Okay. So what does that mean? We have 45 million people currently on Medicare. 70% of them will need to go through an agent. Okay, an agent. Even though the internet is there, over 80% of the business is still done through independent agents like myself. Okay. And they're going to need you in order to change this year. So don't miss out on that opportunity. All right, you all. Yeah, stay engaged to the end because I have a bonus for you. All right, that's going to help you this AP. You can't get it anyplace else besides listening. All right, to this. All right, and I promise we're going to learn a lot. You are in the right place. That's the number one thing I'm going to tell you. You're in the right place. Okay. So again, whether you're a Medicare agent, an agency owner, you might even be an executive at an insurance company or a support person. Guess what? That's right, you in the right place. All right, so just because, listen, you might just be curious, or you might be on social media and see me posting so much, all these videos and things like that, and just, how you can just make them different, okay? Well, guess what? I'm going to answer for you, all right? I am. Listen, this will be different. This will be different. I'm sure you all have heard all the sayings before when you go to different sales trainings. Let's see, always be confident, right? ABC, thinking very rich, right? A positive attitude, right? All those things, yes, and they are true. But today, I'm gonna tell you something a little different. How about that? And is anybody okay with different? Hashtag different. Okay. Yes. I'm going to teach you some strategies to institute in your business, right? And hopefully that will increase your income. But at the end of the day, it's all about confidence. Because what I have found in my career is that a lot of people in the Medicare industry, especially the agents, do not know what they're doing. So I want to increase your confidence today, okay? That you can do this. That's right, you watching this right now, that you can be successful. And I know you can be successful because out of all the things that you're doing, you're here with me gaining knowledge. So whether you're watching midday, whether you're watching late at night, early in the morning, you have taken the time to invest in yourself. So that means something deep inside you knows that you can be successful, and I'm here to confirm that for you. All right. Let's talk about the foundation of how much 100 sales are worth. I say 100 sales because once you reach 100 sales, you have really put yourself in a new income bracket, okay, for just your really livelihood, right? So Medicare, the rates of pay for Medicare is pretty standard in the government. Okay, the government sets the rate no matter where you're at. Okay, they set the rate on how much we get paid. And so a full Medicare sale, meaning a sale that the person has never had Medicare before, is $626. Now, if a person has had a plan before and they're just making a plan change, you will get $313. Now, the current penetration rate, meaning how many people who are Medicare eligible out of that 45 million, right, currently on a Medicare Advantage plan is about 54%. Okay, 54%. So, what does that mean? The majority of people that you speak to are already going to be in plan. Okay, so just to give you an estimate of your income here, that means 70, let's say 70 of the people that you speak to out of 100 will already have a plan and will be switching. So 313 times 70 is $21,910. Okay. 30% of the people you have will have never had a plan before. So you will receive the full commission. Okay, that's right, the full commission. So that's $626. Okay, and so that is 19,000. $780. And I like to be real conservative because depending on where you're at, if you find what we call a honey hole, you could get a lot of people who are new to Medicare. So, all in all, in the first week of January, you have the possibility of getting paid $40,690. Yes, that's right. And this is real. A lot of people I know and people I'm going to show you today, they earn that money. I earn that kind of money myself. Over and over. And the good thing is that once you clock 100 sales, you cannot go back because you're just scared. What's with the lump sum it gives you, it also gives you, you're going to get this $31,390 a year residuals. Okay. So tell me, I have one question for you. What could this money do for you? Right? What could this money do for you? They need this challenge out right now and says, give me my money. Give me my money, right? What could this money do for you? You know, listen, I could have maybe get down here on a new home. Could it send one of your kids to college? Right? Could it help with a vacation home? Or maybe just increasing your savings and going on a really nice vacation, right? You can do a lot of things with $40,000 because there's a lot of people out there who don't even make $40,000 a year. When you do this, guess what? 53 days. So you may be thinking, well, Lisa, I don't know if you're seniors and people in Medicare are pretty young. Well, I bet you do. Here's Deborah right here. She's actually part of Medicare Masters. She went through it, okay? And didn't know anybody either. Okay. However, 11,200 people turn 65 a day. So you have a plethora of customers that need help. Okay. Also too, this has went up. When I first started in this industry, it used to be 10,000 people turn 65 a day. So this demographic of what we call the baby boomers is actually increasing. It's increasing, okay? So you might be saying, I don't have time. Well, I have agents who have done this part-time, all right? And I'm going to show you how. All I'm asking you is to commit 10 days at Medicare Masters. And within 10 days, you can go and see a difference for yourself, okay? In 10 days. Now, you may be asking that. We've tried before. And I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Listen, let me tell you something. I understand that you have tried before, and Medicare can be confusing. You might have been overwhelmed and gave up. But let me tell you can still try again. Okay. Through my success, one thing I have learned is that you cannot wallow in defeat. I mean, it may sound cliche, but winners never quit and quitters never win. Okay. So go ahead, try again. All right, we need it. Anita here, she's one of agent here who has tried to get into health insurance in the past. But because she didn't have any training, didn't have any clarity, she quit as well. And she recently enrolled again in Medicare Masters, let's say last week. And this is what she sent me the next day. Right? And she said, "Oh, she's found so much clarity." So we have something LaShawn said, "Is the class live and recorded?" The Medicare Masters is actually a course. It's coursework, right? So it's already pre-recorded. I have videos and I have slides, okay? And I have worksheets, I have scripts, okay? And you do it at your own pace. You do it at your own pace. So you also may be watching this. I hope that answered your question, LaShonda. Again, it's made for you to do at your own pace, and I guide you through what you should be doing every day. Also, with Medicare Masters, I'm constantly updating it. So we used to have it where you would pay monthly. Right now, I'm doing a special where you just pay for the year, a flat fee, a flat affordable fee. And I'm adding new courses to it all the time. Usually you have to pay for those. However, it will be included with the Medicare Master Special that I am running now. So again, you can't be in this business if you just want to increase, right? Like Charmaine here, one of my agents. Charmaine, she's out of Georgia. She's been in the business for a long time. Yeah, she produces great numbers, but she wanted to take it to the next level, you all. So she joined me, and she was able, with my help, to host her own event and build her own community and have people come to her, which is big. Okay, I know you all have seen all the Medicare commercials on TV, right? You all have even gone to Walmart and they're selling Medicare. Even I think I want to say Publix at one time too had their own Medicare. Even Amazon has tried it, right? We all can say now that Medicare is very competitive. When I first started, it was not always like that. However, okay, this year, and actually for the past 3 years, it has really become big business and everybody's getting into it. So for you to be able to have your own leads, people who come to you, for Charmaine to be able to achieve that is a big deal. A big deal. And I'm going to give you all how she was able to do that if you just hang on with me, okay? So imagine this annual enrollment period that you're feeling prepared. You're feeling easy, a sense of ease, it's stress free, right? You finally feel like you connected the dots and not just a chicken with their head cut off, right? Because you have a plan, and of course, it is lucrative. This could be you. Okay, just a little about me and my successes. As you see here, I've spoken on some of the biggest stages. I have been in this industry since 2008. All right, a very long time, 21 years old in college, started off final expense, barely making it to thriving with Medicare. Okay, I have my own team. I recruit agents all around the country. I have television commercials, radio commercials. Um, a blessing. I have even been able to have my own talk show, you know, called The Golden Report with Medicare Mail. Okay, those of you all who know about the Medicare Mail brand, and it actually won a film festival, the Charlotte Black Film Festival. So, I like to say that I have seen success in Medicare, and I am qualified to teach you how to become successful. Humble beginnings. Again, I started 21 years old. All right. Then got out the business, re-entered as a part-timer working at AT&T. I would work before my shift and after my shift. And I tell you, it's hard working for somebody else. It really is. And it just got to the point where my business was growing so much and I had to weigh my options. And one day I just left my my AT&T phone and my satchel. They gave us a waste pack in the locker. And I just sent the email and said, "Hey, I'm done." Right. And I just went full throttle with my business. And I'm gonna tell you, when I was at Final Expense, the most I ever made was $65,000 a year. That was before spending $30,000 on leads. I used to have to carry around a can of water in my truck because my car would overheat. You know, it used to feel so bad for me, like my car would be smoking. Like, I mean, I could do a lot with the car while I had to. I had to learn it. I just could never get ahead. But my first year in Medicare, I made six figures, and that just changed the game with me. So I still have to say your breakthrough. Hey, it is here. And if y'all in the chat, could y'all hashtag breakthrough for me? So this here are some of my agents, well, actually some of the people that I've helped, some of them who've come through Medicare Masters. And LaShawn, she's a Medicare Master. She's a super agent out in Georgia. Ashley, who y'all gonna see a little later, Lisa Longbro, she's out there. Listen, you could be one. So let me tell you about the different types of agents you are. So usually agents are dealing with two paradigms, knowledge and marketing, right? They need those two things to be successful. You need to know what's going on here, and you need to know how to market. Okay. So people who have little knowledge and little marketing, you're just crying, wham, 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 right? Because you can't go anywhere. You don't know what you're doing, and you don't know how to get clients. Then you have the people who have the market, right? I have one young lady. She's so nice. She just joined Medicare Masters recently, and her family owns a pharmacy. Okay, and but she doesn't know what she's doing. Okay, so she got kind of a straight face, like, right? So you might be a nurse, right? Or you might work someplace where it's a bunch of seniors, or who was a physician's assistant, something like that, right? So you can find the people, you just don't know how to help them, and you see everybody doing it. Medicare Masters can help you. Or let's say you have the knowledge, right? This is a person who's been in the business for a while, okay? You've seen everybody around you having success, but you just don't know how to get there, right? You don't know what they're doing. Like, what is their secret, right? You see these people who got interviews, 3 years, 4 years, you're like, how are they doing it? Okay, listen, how do you? Somebody's following these people, right? Well, guess what? I got something for you too. And then we have here, this is where we want to be on the right hand place. You are the person who has the knowledge, okay, and you have the marketing plan, right? And that's what we are going to do in Medicare Masters. All right. So these are some things that you must know. Three things that you must know as a new agent, and I've actually included a bonus in this, so I hope you don't mind. Number one, you need to take a mental shift and know that Medicare is a one call close, okay? So could you go and put in the chat one call close, okay? I want you to put that this is a one call close because it indeed is. Listen, that's my agent Lawana there. She went through Medicare Masters. She really had a hard time with this, okay? She was going around, she had this one client who she had went to their house 3 times, you all. 3 times she went to their house, and it got to the point where she knew everybody, she knew the neighbors. She gave this lady all the information, and she always wanted to check in with someone. Ask this person this, ask this person that. And I mean, I could just see or excuse me, I could hear Lawana's defeat. I could hear her defeat in her voice because she was just so burnt out. And just tell you all this, okay? Medicare again is a one call close, and I know a lot of times people who come from other class, this, people who come from other industries, let's say, such as real estate, such as financial planning, right? You all are used to going back and forth. You're used to dealing with, the fiduciaries and having to call retirement plans, or you're used to a person thinking about it, or even in real estate, just having to deal with different entities. And with Medicare, as long as a person can make their own decisions, you don't have to go back and forth. Okay, you don't. You could do it then. And that's what me and Lawana had to get down to you all. I had a coaching conversation with her. I made sure she knew exactly where everything was at. And we got down in business. And you see that big smile on her face? That's because she got a new client, y'all. The number one reason for multiple calls that I have found with agents is that they don't know where to go for information. That is the number one thing. And in Medicare Masters, I teach you exactly where you go because you have a lot of different portals. The average Medicare agent, you're going to be signed up with 4 different carriers, okay? Aetna, Humana, United Healthcare, Cigna, okay? You might have some other ones, right? You're going to sign up with these carriers because these are the big, kind of like the big four, right? And each of them has a different portal, a different way to do things. And then you have your what you call your FMO, right? And they have a portal, they have their own enrollment system. And so what I do is I teach you how to use the enrollment system. I share my screen with you. I teach you how you can find out what plan the person currently has, if they have Medicaid or not, and what's going on in their state. One of the worst things I have seen with agents is that they have no technology and they have no way to know. So let me ask you something. And if you're managing a team, let me ask you this too. Imagine if you could close 50% of those multi-step clients from the first call. Imagine how much time would it save you, right? How much time would it save you? Right? How much mental stress would it save you, right? Like if you're managing a team, right? How much mental stress would it save you? How much tension would it cut out? Because you're dealing with this one agent, because we've all been there if you manage a team, you have this one agent where their calls are like an hour and a half long and they call the same number over and over again and can't seem to get anything. Okay. It happens. All right. And using 50% of that being cut out. The tension is gone. Right? You can function at things you can be the best that they can be. Next, I want you to have a new belief. The beneficiary belongs to me. The beneficiary belongs to me. Let's put that in the chat. The beneficiary belongs to me. All right, there. I see you, Rhonda. The beneficiary belongs to me. Now, listen, you have to have this mindset. I do. I know for a fact that no one else is going to treat people as good as I do. It's going to follow up with the client as good as I do. It's going to make sure that they have all the doctors and clients as good as I do. It's going to give them just the level of service. It's going to just examine all their options as well as I do. I know that. So since I know that, what I have is of value, right? Keisha Ramsey, the beneficiary belongs to me. That's right, Keisha. That's right. And so you know, Keisha, that you are of value. A lot of times as agents, we think of what we're doing as a commodity. And I understand many people can sell what we do, right? Everybody's with the same companies, but what you are not a commodity. You are not you something valuable. Okay. And all the time that you spend servicing that client and giving them conversations, you not spend all that time for them to go to somebody else. You see her? You see this lady right here, Miss Parrish? You see who's on that side? Me. Why? Because she just got covered by me. She belongs to me. All right? The beneficiary belongs to me. Or else, that's how you look. We spent all that time with people, and then you see they went to another agent, okay? And every time I see that, right? Because that's how you feel. Let me ask you a question. Who here has spent a long time with a customer calling over and over again just to give them a call one day or see them out in the street? Be like, hey, you ready to sign up for your plan? And they say, oh, so and so called me and I signed up with them. Oh my God, I could fall on my floor. Like, why would you do that? You know what? You have so much information. Don't forget it. But it's not something you blame somebody else. Happens all the time. Right? So here's a one call close. And you do something for your time. Right? And you can too. The picture belongs to me. You ain't trying to bring nobody, you're trying to help somebody. That's right. So let's have this new belief in our head. The beneficiary belongs to me. It belongs to you. It's gonna treat them as good as you do. Next, I want you to commit to a new way operating. That's right. That's right. You heard me loud and clear. But always having someone answer that phone. That's right. Always have someone answer that phone, okay? A lot of times we think that because we work 9 to 5, that that's the hours of the client. Can I tell you this? Our clients do not work at 9 to 5. They work whenever they feel like it. We've all seen clients call us in the middle of the night. We've seen them call us like at 7 o'clock on the weekends. It's whenever they feel like it. Because they oftentimes want to go. So what do? Right? You miss a call? Not at all. 90%. I'm gonna show you all the statistics here, but this is real. You're shocked, right? 90% of people who call you and do not get an answer do not call back. Okay, do not call back. And as you're thinking about this, I want you to think about all your efforts that you put out there, all the calls you put out day in, day out, and then you miss one. How does this make you feel? That does make you feel. How does it make me feel? I mean, it makes me feel shocked. Luckily, I got somebody answering my calls 24 hours a day. Like, "Why that? Oh my goodness." So I said, "Oh my goodness." But on average, let me tell you this. Businesses miss 40% of their phone calls. So if you miss 40% of your calls, okay, and 90% of them never call back, right? And you probably never returning, where does that put you? I'll give you a prime example. I use myself. So again, I have television commercials that I put out there. TV is very expensive. It's nothing to spend, $5 to $7,000 a month. Okay. So you're advertising in the media, don't run an commercial, morning, afternoon, and night. And we all know seniors, they don't sleep. They stay up real late at night. So I'm seeing I was getting a lot of calls. I'm like, really? Really? Guess what? I was missing them. Right? You spending $7,000 a month, and I'm missing calls. Right? Now you may not be on television, but you may again you're spending your energy. Right? Think about how much your time is worth an hour. Okay, and you're missing things. You're buying leads, okay? These are expensive. They'll drop down over what, $700 for 1,000. You might get, back. Okay, 700, that's $95 per lead. You might be doing Facebook leads for $40 a pop. You could be doing line transfers at $40 a pop. You could even be doing pre-set appointments. That's like $100, right? And you're missing phone calls. Think about what that is costing you, because this is real. Yes, you are an agent, but you're also a business owner. Can we say business owner in chat? Yes. Tell me, are you learning? So, solution. What's the solution? Commit to getting your phone answered 24 hours a day. All right, you all. I want y'all to commit to getting your phone answered 24 hours a day. Your increase could be in something as simple as getting someone to answer your phone. Getting someone to answer your phone. And I provide resources for this in Medicare Masters. All right. Next thing I want you to do is commit, all right, to getting fans in real life. For so many of us, it is easy to just sit on the internet all day. It's easy to just, buy a lead, right? And they all have their places. I'm totally not anti-lead. I actually buy leads myself, right? However, you have to commit to getting fans, people who love you, people who love your business, who value you in real life so they can spread the word. You see these two lovely ladies here, Miss Darlene and Deborah? Well, let me tell you, you notice here we're at three different events together in real life. Okay. And that is what I want for you. And that is what I'm showing you how to do. Events win sales, you all. The power of events, right? People love a personal connection. Number one, you have to remember people love personal connection. These are still seniors. They did not grow up on the web. Okay, like some of you all who watch this, right? They still rely heavily on the phone, 80%, as we saw, still initiate phones. They're very skeptical. They know that they are a vulnerable population that's being targeted all the time. So them being able to meet a person in person is everything to them, right? So seniors also, excuse me, it builds trust, it builds credibility. All righty. So we talk about two types of events. First, we're going to talk about prospecting events. So prospecting events are events where they know that you're going to give them some type of sales pitch. Okay. And those are amazing to have. You should have them. Whether it's dinner seminars or carrier rollouts for clients, prospecting events are amazing because everybody knows what's going to happen here. Right? Set an appointment or give you an invitation to call them. They're coming there for information specifically on Medicare, right? You need to be having prospecting events, okay? And if you see right there, that is my agent Deborah. She is on her prospecting events. She did a Medicare 101 dinner seminar. And hear from Deborah on how that went. Tell us, how do you feel?
I feel okay. Relieved.
You feel relieved? Okay. All right.
Yeah. I think it went pretty good.
It did go.
I know I can be pretty monotone. You know, I'm a very laid back person.
Yeah,
like
she is very laid back. So that means, listen, no matter what your personality is, you know what I mean? Because some people think you got to be super extroverted or whatever. But you get, listen, they related with you.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, okay. So
Okay.
did anything kind of surprise you or something you didn't encounter or didn't expect?
They were kind of slow with the questions. They were very quiet, very, I don't know if I want to say intuitive, but it took them a while for them to warm up.
Okay.
And start asking questions.
Okay, so which part of the training do you think really kicked in for you when you were on it?
That's a good question, I guess. Just the various plans.
Okay.
And how they work.
Okay.
That's the most important part.
All right then. So you ready to do it again?
No.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this. You were very confident. You answered their questions, right? Anybody can do it. And if there's somebody out there who, let's say they might be a little nervous, you know, about maybe they want to do a presentation, what would you tell them?
Okay. Study.
Study?
Yeah.
Okay.
Know your product, what it is that you're speaking about. I think that gives you a level of comfortability.
Yes.
Because many times the customers or the audience don't know as much as you do.
Absolutely, they don't. Because you haven't been doing this long.
No, I have not.
Listen, I'm excited for you. And guess what? You're doing it again tonight. Alrighty. Hey, y'all, wasn't that spectacular? Okay, and that right there was Deborah after her first Medicare 101 event. So one of the modules that we have in Medicare Masters, it teaches you how to do your Medicare 101 event. I give you my personal presentation that I use that you can customize. Okay. I have a video where I'm actually doing it, right? And you hear the audience ask me questions. And also, I have a separate video where I'm actually doing the presentation and you hear the different prompts and things that I ask them. I also have a training where I show you exactly how to run the event. Because there's a formula to running these events to make sure that you get leads and that they are profitable. So I teach you all of that in Medicare Masters. So the next type of events we're going to go over are called community building events, right? And these are amazing. Okay, these are amazing. So how it usually works is you have your prospecting event, right? You start off with that, getting your clients. Then to retain your clients, because you have to retain your clients. Remember, you're not the only person going after these folks, okay? We all know the thousands of calls that they get a year, probably, right? Multiple calls that they get a day, all the mail that they get, right? So you have to retain your clients. And so that is where the community building events come in. All right. And these are some that I have. And with community building events, you're just giving them information to enhance them in their lives, not necessarily prospecting events. So I had one where I had a flower bar. It was just like a client meet and greet. I had one where I brought the FBI out. They did a fraud and elder abuse. I've had talent shows for them. And they really appreciate that because one thing about seniors, they are looking for things to do. They're looking to get out the house. And I'm going to tell you, it might not necessarily be about Medicare. However, Medicare always comes up because it's a secret to anybody what you do. They will bring their friends, right? And they will bring their families. And they just appreciate an opportunity to get to know you without sales pressure, right? Without only time they hear from you is that what you call it, annual enrollment. They appreciate that. So the prospecting events and the community building events work together. Also, too, with the prospecting events, we all know you're not going to close everybody in the room. Some people are still thinking about it. And again, we have annual enrollment period where each year, right, they have to change. So you might not get them then, but you could get them later by keeping them in. Right? So it all works together. Because one thing about sales and Medicare, it's not what you write, it's what you keep. So let's talk about the future. So let's talk about the future. So in 10 days from now, you could feel confident about Medicare, right? In your career. You can have a plan to get clients. In about 40 days from now, when AEP starts, you won't have to be scrambling around trying to put people on your calendar. You're calm, you're prepared, and you're actually ready to go enroll people. And then, less than what, 90 days from now, at the top of January, you could be, while everybody else is trying to figure out how they're going to pay off their Christmas credit card debt, you could be planning a cruise. That's right. That's right. You see that? Do you feel that weight coming off you? I'm feeling it. Do you feel the relief? Do you see the new vision? Right? You have to go around this year like a hamster with your wheels cut off, trying to piece it together. Because I'm going to tell you, especially those of you all who are new to Medicare, you they don't have much training for you at all. They might have some type of online thing, but it's nothing as in depth as this. Because in Medicare Masters, I give you the knowledge you need that actually applies to doing the job. You've already seen the ahip. Everybody has to take the ahip, that certification. It does not tell you how to actually enroll someone. So, recap. How we learn to we learn, right? That we got to get fans in real life. We learned about community building events. We learned about prospecting events. We learned about, you know, making sure that changing our mindset as far as when our business hours are, right? And we learned, guess what? The agent belongs to us, and that Medicare, most importantly, is a what? One call close. Medicare is a what? A one call close. So, who is this for? Medicare Masters is for anybody who wants to go to the next level with their Medicare career. Whether you are a seasoned agent looking to acquire knowledge to increase your production, whether you are new and you need direction so you can feel competent, or even if you are an agency manager or executive and you are looking for a new, effective way to train your team to make the most out of this year's AEP because it will be one to remember. All right. So all you have to do is go to Medicare Masters. You can go to melissadhall.com/resources to enroll. All right. These are just some of the coursework here. You have the new Medicare agent training. I have your best AEP. In the new Medicare agent training, I have phone calls recorded. Okay. Recorded phone calls of me selling Medicare over the phone. Okay, so you get to hear how it goes. I have call scripts as well. I teach you the in-depth of Medicare Advantage, how to sell Medicare supplements, right? And ins and outs. Okay, I teach you that. And I also teach you how to plan for your AP as well, okay, in there. Also, I teach you how to sell hospital indemnity, which is something that you need to know so you can go all year round. I teach you how to read a schedule of benefits because you need that. What you need is say on the call flow, so it can be compliant. Okay. Again, I show you physically how to enroll someone, how to see if a person has a low income subsidy, right? How to tell, how to see what plan a person is currently on. Okay. I teach you that. What a scope of appointment is, how to send a scope of appointment, all these things that you probably would never know. Okay. How to read a summary of benefits to win the sale. To win the sale. Okay. The summary of benefits. I mean, if you don't know how to flow through that quickly, I mean, a person could just get frustrated and hang up with you. Okay. You have things to do. Teach you those things. Then we have the best AAP ever. That was my online conference that I did, which was amazing. It teaches you how to sign up doctors' offices, right? Because physicians are going to be your best friend. So you learn how to do that in there. Grassroots marketing to get your name out in the community. Also, too, in there, we talk about technology and a plethora of other things. All right. Then we have branding one-on-one for the independent agent. A lot of my students who are in the media have done this. Okay. They go through that. A lot of my students are on TV. They built big brands. And people who want to be household names are usually the ones that I attract. Seminar marketing for final expense. That is so important because final expense, for those of you who do not know, it is life insurance for seniors. Well, It goes hand in hand. It's the same population. So I teach you how to do events for that, scripts you need for that. Like for instance, how to call a place, right? And ask for a presentation, ask to do a presentation ideas. You actually get my new final expense presentation that I have designed and that you can go ahead and customize for yourself. Also, my appointment center in a box, because when you get to a certain level, you want to do certain numbers, you have to have somebody helping you. So I have a training program so you can train your appointment center. Because the thing about it is that we are all small business owners, and I was like, they want $17 an hour just to show up. That's minimum. So if you are constantly paying that, right? You can really lose a lot of money burning through an overhead. So with this, I give an actual training program and put people on to get them up and running on the phone within 3 days, because you can have a week, okay, to see if somebody is going to work out. You don't. You just don't have it, right? Also, too, your Medicare Getting Started guide. All right. Also, along with it, we do have a private Facebook group that you will get invited to, so you can able to ask questions and get feedback. All right. Usually the yearly membership for Medicare Masters is $8.99. However, for today, all right, we have it for $249. That is right. Only $249. Okay. Y'all know that is a steal, an absolute steal. Okay. And you will be able to go in there and access these courses immediately. Immediately. And all the updates that I'm going to do. Go to melissadhall.com/resources to enroll. All right. And this is Ashley. She's a Medicare master. She was a nurse. She quit her nursing job and she's now doing Medicare full time. She had the privilege of having a VIP day with me, boot camp style. She saw me host an event, a Medicare one-on-one event, and some other community building events and talking to clients. We did phone sales and also face to face. All right. And now she's doing it herself. She's starting her own walking club, own Medicare one-on-ones, and she just has a new future. And listen, we even worked out. I was in front of the hotel at 7 o'clock in the morning for a workout. And I do believe in holistic training because this here, you're running a business. This is not just a job, right? And as an entrepreneur, it transforms you, mind, body, and spirit. And that's just what I love to do. And look at that smile. I mean, she even looks different from the first time I met her. And you can see her testimonial on my YouTube. If you would like to do a one-on-one VIP day with me, right now I'm doing a special for $79.99. $7,799. Usually they are $2,999 because they are life changing. You are going to see things that I do behind the scenes in order to achieve these numbers. Okay. And you get a one-on-one pre-Zoom call, hour-long Zoom call to plan. And also we do a follow-up call when you spend the day with me as well to make sure you are instituting it. All you have to do is go to melissadhall.com to enroll. Okay. So listen, I hope to see you on the other side. If you do enroll today, again, you will be invited to our kickoff call today. All right. So that's going to be excellent. But if you don't enroll today, that's okay. We both pre-recorded. Again, this special that I'm doing right now, for the 299, it's only going to be for probably the next 36 hours. Because it's just so valuable and it's highly discounted. I have plenty of people who pay $8.99 and more to coach with me, and this is a plug and play system. And also, you're going to get back in support as well in all of my updates. So just listen, don't hesitate. I mean, $249. I mean, you could waste that in going out to eat. Okay. Let's invest it in your future. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Okay. Well, actually, you can. You can lose out on the opportunity to change your life. One thing I think is so special and privileged about being in the Medicare industry is that we have 53 days to earn, $40,000 one up. It's unlimited, right? And we know that we get paid in January. What other career do you have that guaranteed opportunity? Real estate agents, the house can close whenever. Financial services, you got to go back and back with the other people, right? What else? You selling solar, yoni juice, whatever you're doing, right? Avon, whatever. I'm telling you, Medicare is the only career where it's this guaranteed time, this window you have to really change your life. Because most people, hey, money is the issue, right? Am I lying or not? Okay. If you have a chance to change that, if you're running an agency out there and you kind of shaky that your producers don't know what they're doing, it's just not clicking. Listen, you have an opportunity right now for you to change that in a short amount of time. Like, this is an opportunity. Don't let it pass you by. The number one thing that people regret is that they did not sell more. This is your opportunity. All you're missing is knowledge. Which one are you? Right? And you should ask yourself, what agent are you? Are you the agent that needs knowledge or you're the agent that needs marketing? Well, I'm not here to tell you, regardless of what type of agent you are, Medicare Masters, that right there is your answer. So I did say I was going to give you a bonus, okay? And this is my format, okay? And with my format, what it does is that it goes through the steps, and I use this with my own team to get ready for AAB. Exactly what you need to do. It maps it out for you. It's called my core map. And in order to get my core map, all you have to do is just go to my best AAP ever Facebook group. It's free to join. And look in the found section is right there. Okay. So you go to melissadhall.com/resources. You'll see this icon right there. Okay. It says best AAP ever. Ready? And with the thumbs up for the Facebook group, and just click that and then join. That's it. Simple as that. All right. So listen, y'all, go to melissa.dhall.com, enroll now in Medicare Masters, and I cannot wait to see you on the other side. And we're going straight to the top, y'all. Thank you.